So let's get started. Welcome and thank you very much for being here. For many people, research is very dry. However, it is an important part of your business planning and your marketing also. It's important that you take the time to truly understand your business and also you. Research is also the place you'll swing back to check that your marketing is actually achieving what you want it to do. So who am I? My name's Allan. It's great to have you listening in today. I've been a marketer for 25 years. I've worked with micro businesses through to large businesses, helping them to start up, to grow, and also in their succession times. I've worked with not-for-profits, government, and also many industries. I love empowering business owners to be the very best versions of themselves, achieving balance and creating success by their own definition. I also love traveling and camping with my family, reconnecting with them with little distractions, taking the time to read and to play and to be inspired to get my camera out and take photos of landscapes and my gorgeous daughter and puppy. So these two light me up on a daily basis, making me laugh, smile, frustrating me with their antics, but I wouldn't have it any other way. So that's just a little bit about me. Today I have a freebie for you. I'm going to put that up front straight away. So I'm offering a free marketing review. All you need to do is follow that link there, which will also get sent out to you straight after this webinar. There is a 10 to 15 minute questionnaire that I need you to fill out just so I can get an understanding about your business and where you're at in it at the moment. And then I'm going to send you back a 5-point marketing action plan for you to help create effective marketing. And that is completely free and only on offer for a very limited time. So take me up on that. So you are in the right place if your marketing makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. If it's not working for you, if you really truly desire growth in your business and you're ready to make some changes to make it happen. So here's the two things I believe that you need in your business. First of all, you need a marketing plan. A plan that enables you to think big and dream about your business, allows you to set goals, create actions. A plan that will keep you focused on developing and growing your business the way you want it to grow. You need to plan for success in your business. When you have taken the time to create a plan, you can only realize the benefit of that time by actually implementing it. Effective implementation starts with breaking down your actions into daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly tasks. So every day you are doing something to achieve your goals. When you are doing your tasks, you will be able to start creating processes and procedures, especially for those repeating tasks that you don't actually need to do. Once you have the process documented, you can then either automate it or outsource that task to someone else. When you outsource to an experienced person, providing them with your procedures and also your plan, they will be able to complete the task your way and also working towards your goal. And that's really important. If you outsource without the plan and without the processes, then the person you outsource it to is just going to do it their way. So I can help you create the plan, and today we're going to talk about the first step in creating the plan. And I can also manage the implementation with our own marketing team here. So a good plan starts with savvy research, and that's absolutely what we're going to talk about right now. So today we're going to cover tuning into you, learning about your business, taking a practical approach to marketing, and also how you can use some good judgment so that you can create that savvy research. So let's go into tune into you. So first of all, you need to understand what your values are for yourself. What lights you up? What makes you happy? How do you feel about certain things? What makes you angry, sad, happy, laugh? Who do you admire and why? And why do you get out of bed every day? What keeps you motivated? When you answer these, you will understand more about yourself. When you understand about yourself, you can create a business that is for you. A business you will love, that will keep you motivated through the tough times. You'll be able to make decisions easily in your business and also your life. You will connect with your passion, which we're going to talk about more in another webinar coming up. And remember that as you grow as a business owner and entrepreneur, your values are also going to change. Remembering that business is one of the biggest personal development journeys that you are ever going to go on. So always keep coming back and trying to reconnect with your values, especially as they change. Your style. Now, we all do life differently. Things that turn me on may turn you off. Every person is different. They learn differently and they need different levels of information. Some people are visual. In fact, 80% of people are visual learners, hence the popularity of Instagram, Pinterest, and the use of visuals online. Some people need all the gritty details about what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, and what you're going to get. Whereas others are just happy with the essence. They're happy to know that it's going to change their lives and they trust it. Some people are more sensory than others, so you really need to play to their senses as well. In your marketing, you need to appeal to the style of your ideal customer, but you also need to understand your own style and how that impacts on your marketing. When you understand your own style, you can bring that into your business and you can use it to your advantage. Your style can also be a disadvantage though, especially if it's not congruent with your customer's style. Be aware of the difference and ensure that while you bring your own style to your business, it is still appealing and for your customer. At the end of the day, you need your customers to keep your business operating and making money. And we're going to talk more about customers soon. At the moment, we're just talking about you. Self-care is also so important. If you are not looking after yourself, keeping yourself energized and your bucket full, you have nothing to give to your business or the other important things in your life. We're going to talk about balance also in a future webinar in this series. However, it is important to understand that what you can do to fill up your bucket. What makes you feel good? Is it having a massage, a manicure, getting your hair done? Is it yoga, Pilates, gym sessions, walking, running? Is it meditating, reading, going on holidays, gardening? What do you do for self-care so you can show up in your business as the best version of yourself? What do you do to re-energize yourself? So once you understand about yourself, your values, your style, and you look after yourself, that is literally the first step in creating savvy research for your business. Let's look at learning about your business and we look at your customers. So customers are the lifeblood of any business. Customers pay you money and keep your business operating. It is super important that you spend the time to truly understand about your customer. And there are so many tools available for us for free to gather insights on them. So firstly, you need to think about the demographics of your business. And this is the real dry details about your customer. What's their age, their gender, the geographic location, the marital status, the family makeup, their income, the employment status. Those details are going to give you a really good place to start. And those people can be easily found online by targeting down to those people. Once you have an understanding of the demographics of your business, you need to prove, of your customer, you need to prove your thoughts. If you already have an established business, you can go to your Google Analytics and also your social media insight data to prove the demographics are following you and they're visiting your website. Maybe you can add to the demographic details that you've already written down. And those insights and that data is available to you for free. It's so cool. When I first started in marketing, we used to have to pay to get that data, and it would cost thousands of dollars, and now it's free. To help you also prove your thoughts about who your customer might be, search in Facebook groups or on LinkedIn to see the types of people who are asking questions about the service or the product that you offer. Who are they? And do they match with the demographics that you've already created for your business? When you are doing those searches in Facebook groups and LinkedIn, you're going to be able to start to create more human details about your ideal customer. You can understand more about their pain and how they would like that solved. You're also going to get an insight into your competitors. So once you're gaining more of an understanding of your customers, the statistics, the demographics, and also mixing that in with the emotional or the psychographics, you're able to test your potential customer. Create a simple survey that aims to clarify their pain, the format of how they would like to receive help. Is it structured? Is it formal? Is it do-it-yourself? Is it done for them? Relaxed, in person, online? Ask some price points and also the timing. Keep questions open-ended in their surveys, because then you can start to use their language that they answer the questions in your future messaging. So once you have that survey that you create that is about firming up who your customers is, and you can use SurveyMonkey, it's free, you can then distribute it to your email lists and also your social media. Now, with all that information at your hand, you're going to be able to create an avatar, if you haven't already, or information about your ideal client, and it clearly describes the ideal customer. And avatars are a great way of just doing it. And a quick one-pager, you can pull all of that information that you've gathered about your customers to put it into that one information about your ideal customer, basically. So you really need to understand about your customer. The other thing you need to understand about is your products and your services. So when was the last time that you actually looked at all of your products and services that you offer? Do you have a catalogue if you've got lots? Does it include all of the different variations that people can purchase? You know, if you're selling clothing, do you sell a jumper that comes in red, blue and black? Yeah, so all of the different variations. Do you understand all the functionality of your products and services, the pain it solves, and more importantly, the desire that it meets? Because that will also help you in messaging and targeting people. How about pricing of your products? How much does it cost you to make, to provide the service, or to purchase the item if you're not making it? What's your markup on that? And do you actually make money from the item? And this is from each individual item in your catalogue of products or services. Are your products and services ideal for your customer? Do you need to change them, or maybe you need to change your customer avatar? So you've got your avatar, now we're talking about your products and services. Do they actually match? Sometimes when we go back and think about it, they don't, and we need to fine-tune our customers or fine-tune our products and services. What products or services do your competitors offer that you also offer? How do they promote the products and services? How do they package it up? How's it different to you? Doing a general audit of your current and proposed products or services will clarify more about your business. So we're going to dig deeper into products and services and the good ones for your business very soon, and how you can actually determine what is good for your business. Next, you need to recognize your competitors. So I've already alluded to using social media to find out more about your competitors, and also to look at their product and services in comparison to yours. Here is my word of caution about competitors. While it's important to recognize them, do not spend all of your time comparing yourself to them, watching them around the clock. Because remember, you're only seeing their highlight reels. You're not seeing how fast they are paddling below the water. Every business struggles with different things at different times. Every business is also unique. So while your competitor may sell the same product or similar service, the way you deliver it to your customer is going to be totally different. Recognize who your customer is, so your competitor is, what they offer, how they show up. Take it on board, but then you show up in your business in your own unique way. So understanding your competitors, your products and services, and your customers, combined with understanding your values, style, and self-care, will help you to define your uniqueness in business. It sounds complex, but once you have all the research in place, you're going to understand what your uniqueness is. It's going to shine through all of that stuff. Your uniqueness is what's going to attract the right customer to you. Think birds of a feather. You will create amazing products and services. You will be empowered to be the best version of yourself. So learning about your business is the second step to creating savvy research. Let's talk now about taking a practical approach to marketing. If you're an established business, take this time to consider the marketing you have been doing to date. Where have you been promoting your business, and what has been the results? What messaging are you using, and what has been the response to that? What forms of content have you tried, and what has been the take-up? Are you getting people to your website and converting to newsletter sign-ups or leads? Don't work off what you think has or hasn't worked in your head. And don't discard a method just because you couldn't get it to work. Use Google Analytics to really assess how people move through your website. Look at your email database to look at subscribes and unsubscribes. Look at how people interact with your business, the freebies they sign up for. Have you made it easy for people to actually transact with you and buy from you? When you drill down into the marketing that you're already doing, you're going to receive some amazing insights into what you could improve, what things you need to drop, or even new things that you need to try. Your marketing needs to tell your customer how your products or service either meet their desire or solve their pain. This is where your customer research is going to come into play, because that research has told you what their desires and pains are. And that research has even given you the wording to use in your messaging so that you can address their desire and pain. The extreme of this is the companies who are promising you to an amazing lifestyle. If you invest tens of thousands of dollars into their programs, think of the Facebook ads that get coming at you all the time. The big houses, the fancy holidays, the luxurious cars and yachts, the staff to run our houses and business, the stress-free, effortless lifestyles. Of course, we all want an element of what these companies are selling. It plays to our desire for a better life and the pain of not having that. But is that style authentic to you? Is it playing to your unique style? Is it going to appeal to your customer? So it's important to create realistic solutions to your customers' desires, needs, and pain. Don't sell a dream that will only see you getting rich. That is part of your authenticity. We're going to dive deeper into authenticity in our very last webinar in this series, so I'm going to leave it off there. Every person is going to have 100 reasons as to why they can't buy from you. Address these excuses, or as many as you can, in your marketing and your messaging. So some of the common excuses that I come across is that people can't buy because of money. We'll offer lower priced introduction items or payment plans for higher priced items. For product-based businesses, Afterpay is a great solution to this problem. You could also compare the price to a luxury item in their life. You know, for the cost of one coffee, we're going to solve this problem. I worked with a client who said that, you know, for 1 week's membership at their place of business is the same cost as going out for dinner. So, you know, it's just that comparing the cost of things. The other excuse people give is that they don't have enough time. The thing with time is that we all have the same amount of time in a day. It's how we use that time that makes a difference. So you need to make your product or service a priority in your customer's life. For 5 minutes a day, for 1 week, this is going to change your life by solving X problem. So think about some of the problems that your products solve, the pain, and then compare that to the time. You know, how long is it going to take? The other reason that people don't buy is because they're in overwhelm. And they're in overwhelm because there is so much information out there. We can go to the internet, we can research, we can ask people, and we get so many recommendations and so many different ways of doing things. So for a lot of the time, we're actually in a lot of overwhelm. So for me, I work with women and also mums in business primarily. And my customer, who could be you, will put everyone and everything first ahead of investing in their business or themselves. They fall into overwhelm about their life and business very quickly, usually because they don't seek support or they ask for it in the critical stage, you know, the do or die part of their life. Does it sound familiar to you? Maybe your customers use the same excuse. Maybe you could use something like, how important is it to make your life easier? Your business a success. What if you invested X dollars and X time and saw a change in your life? So what other excuses have you been told? And how do you think you could address some of those? And finally, future potential. Where is your business and its products and services really positioned in the marketplace? What is the real future potential? The hardest thing to do in a business is to make a decision to change something, especially if it is as significant as dropping a product or service, or even having to really restructure or close down a business. No one wants to be seen as a failure. Emotion plays such a big part in making hard decisions in your business. I have a simple matrix here that you can use to practically look at aspects of your business or your business as a whole. Now, for those of you who have studied marketing or studied business, you've probably seen this. The growth share matrix. This gives you an opportunity to take the work you've done earlier on your products and service and simply place each of them within this matrix based on their profitability and acceptance by your customer. You want some products or services sitting in the star square. These products sell well with high profit. You've spent time developing them and they pretty much just sell by themselves with little investment in marketing. You need to be careful because stars can slip into cash cows. Cash cow products or services can quickly become problems if you're not very careful. These are items that probably need improving in order to stay relevant to your customer. Check if your customer needs have changed. You'll notice a slowing of interest in selling these items, so look into why. You don't want anything sitting in the dog quarter, by the way. These products or services are of no interest to your customer. They're wasting your headspace thinking about them. They're cluttering up your marketing and messaging. So give yourself permission to get rid of them or file them away for another time in your back office somewhere. Your emotional connection to a product or service may confuse dogs with question marks. Question marks are items you have that may get some interest from your customers or that you see has potential. And you could be a little futuristic about it. So maybe you've developed it up before the time is right for it to go to market. You need to make a decision to invest to move your question marks into stars, or just keep the item bubbling away and hoping that it doesn't turn into a dog. It could be that you simply tweak the offering or packaging or messaging, or you invest dollars into promoting it better. So where do your products or services fit within this matrix? And the third step to savvy research is to take a practical approach to your marketing. So next, using your good judgment. Trusting in your intuition is going to help guide you through the research stage of your planning. Understanding the data, the information, and decisions to make along the way. No one understands your business and what you want to achieve more than you. Trust in yourself. Find a trusted person or a couple of trusted people to seek advice from. Don't confuse yourself with too much information though. It will only cloud your judgment and lead you into overwhelm. When you are faced with making a decision in your business and you're not sure what to do, this is something that I do in my business. I find somewhere quiet. I write down the problem and also the possible options. Then I write the outcome that I want at the end of the day. I then close my eyes, listen to my breath to connecting with my body. I think of the problem and just one of the possible options. How does it make me feel? How does it make me feel in my throat, in my chest, in my stomach? Is it tight or is it relaxed? Then I think of the outcome I want. Can I visualize that outcome happening when I solve that problem? Then I make a note of how my body feels and the thoughts that I've had in response to the solution. Then I close my eyes again, I take some more deep breaths, and I repeat that again with the next option. Now, hopefully you only have a couple of options because it makes it a bit easier to make the decision. But once I've done that with all of the options, I then look at what my writing has said. Is my answer in there already? Remember that you got this. Your intuition is going to guide you in your business, especially if you have a strong understanding of yourself and your business. And that's the whole purpose of doing this research. Finally, the best way to put all of the research, all of the information that you've got here together or into one place is into a SWOT. What does SWOT stand for? SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And this is where you can go through all of your research, identify what bits are strengths, what are weaknesses, what are opportunities, and also what are threats. Your SWOT is going to be used as part of the strategy, which we're going to talk about in the next webinar. So to explain this matrix really quickly, a little bit further. Your strengths are going to help you to achieve the goals of your business and are internal to your business. Your weaknesses are harmful to achieving your goals and are also internal to your business. Your opportunities are again helpful to achieving your goals and are often external to you. So it could be things that are happening in your industry, your geographic area, changes in technology, etc. Your threats are harmful to achieving your goals and are also external. You may have no control over those things. So think things like rent increase, natural disaster, interest rate changes, exchange rate changes. If you can identify the threats, you can minimize the impact of those things, however. So use your research to complete a SWOT that will guide you to your strategy. Allow your good judgment to make the choices. And that's the fourth and final step in creating savvy research for your business. As a reminder, I have the free marketing review that I'm offering out to you guys who are listening in on this webinar. Literally 10 to 15 minutes of your time to complete a questionnaire, and I'll put together a 5-point marketing action plan that I will send back to you. Our next webinar, so this has been the first webinar in a 3-part series, which is helping you to create a marketing plan for your business that is authentic, dynamic, and savvy. So the next webinar is on the 30th of October. We're going to be chatting about dynamic strategy. We're going to look at your goals. We're going to look at balance in your life, your branding, and also how you can make all those ideas happen and put them into actions. We're going to take your SWOT that you've done, or hopefully you'll do after this, and we're going to use it to benefit your business. So you can register for free. Once again, I'm going to send you the link. That's to the dynamic strategy. If you feel inspired to jump into your plan and start creating it, I have a 5-day marketing challenge that you can also sign up to for free. I'm going to send you the link. We have a range of services that we provide to help you with your marketing plan, which is from bring your own to done for you options as well. But the marketing challenge is a good start for you. To help you delve deeper into the variety of ways for you to market your business, I also host a marketing conversations event. Our next one is coming up on December 13, and this one will help you to think bigger about your business. Again, it's a free event. I'm going to send you the link to it. It includes 8 speakers who come and talk to you about marketing, basically. You can also purchase all of the recordings of the previous 3 conversations events for just $20. I'm going to send you, again, more information in your email about that. Finally, if you're looking for a bit more support, then I've got limited places available for marketing coaching. In those sessions, you can bring up anything about your marketing that you're stuck with, confused about, or you're wanting to brainstorm ways to move forward. And a single session of that just costs $100. Again, I'll send you some more information in an email. So I'm committed to empowering business owners to be the best versions of themselves, achieving balance and creating success by their own definition. I believe you can grow a successful business by having authentic, dynamic, and savvy marketing. And in 2019, I have a book coming helping you to get your marketing together. And because you are registered for this webinar, you will be one of the first to hear about it. So watch for the pre-order in early 2019. I'm a little bit excited about that. So this photo is actually one of my photos that I took on a camping trip when we did a 2-week tour of Tasmania a couple of years ago. This is at the Bay of Fires in Tasmania, and it happened to be our first stop. As soon as we got off the boat, we went straight to Bay of Fires. It totally blew my mind. With an open mind, I went to the coldest state in Australia, and I discovered the best beaches in Australia. And it was such a shame that it wasn't a few degrees warmer that we could actually enjoy them. So open your mind in your business, and you too could see some amazing sights. Thank you so much for coming today, and I hope you have an incredibly wonderful day.